Meghan and Harry went for dinner in Ojai, California, about 30 miles from Montecito, for a date night. Ojai is very high end, very quaint, and they went to this cozy little restaurant called the Duchess. How apropos. They were having a nice time chatting over some tandoori chicken about the kids in school and the upcoming U.S. election. The usual husband and wife stuff, says the diner. They blended in at first, but things got frosty between them. Then Harry gets up and walks out. This diner further said the Duchess is a fairly intimate sort of place where it's hard not to notice if the people at the next table are bickering. Ojai is a celebrity friendly place, but it was a surprise to see them there given they have all of Santa Barbara's best restaurants outside their door. So literally, Harry walks out and then drives off without Meghan. This is a huge scene. It's like a scene from a movie or something. Meghan is not a spontaneous person. This is all planned. This says PR stunt to me. They wanted the public to see this. My cards are telling me they're currently separated and that Harry has his own apartment in San Francisco, and we see them doing all separate public appearances recently. So this event is like announcing that they're separating without announcing it. Foreshadowing. Foreshadowing is a literary device used to hint at events yet to come and to keep the readers guessing. So when their separation is confirmed by the lamestream media in the future, everybody will say, oh yeah, remember their fight at the Duchess on that terrible date night in Ojai? Next, they were having tandoori chicken. Remember the roasted chicken vegan Meghan and Harry shared when Harry proposed marriage to her at the Kensington Palace cottage? It all just feels like theater, doesn't it? All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. I have questions. Were they acting, or was this a real fight? Did Meghan intentionally provoke Harry in public so she could play the victim? We know how much she loves to play the victim. Or is Harry just like super stressed out over, I don't know, the Netflix reality show coming out, the runaway train of his memoir coming out, loss of the Counselor of State position? I mean, that's death by 1,000 cuts. Or is he finally realizing that he's completely ruined his life, that Meghan is a black widow, and once she gets what she wants, she's going to eat him? And this relationship was never anything more than a series of transactions benefiting Meghan and only Meghan. Let's take a look. Let's see what the cards want to reveal today. Good day, YouTubers. Welcome back to my channel. Time for a spot of royalty. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling the Magi Method. You can find the book worldwide on Amazon and Kindle and paperback versions. Find the full color card deck used here on Etsy/Magi Method. Don't forget to like and to subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and share if you like it. I think that helps the channel. So, was this all just a PR stunt? I mean, did they want the public to see this? Because, I mean, what a lack of self-control. I mean, if you're gonna fight, then fight at home. Okay, just buy some like throwing knives or whatever and like throw them at each other. Buy some big pots, iron pots and pans, and like hurl them at each other across, around your mansion and like bust up the walls. Scream at the dogs, yell at your imaginary children, do stuff like that. But don't take it out in public. I mean, that's just weird. So was this a PR stunt? Did they want us? I want to just see what's going on. I mean, what is going on with this? Trinity, Mercury, working all things together. Message, butterfly, very public. Oh, scapegoat. So that's like breakup. Oh, disaster in events and exposing it to everybody. So is this calculated, or is this organic? And it just kind of happened. Let's see. So if it's calculated, we're going to see deception. I'm not really seeing deception, actually. Trinity, everything working together, and that's what they, and communication of everything working together, and that was their message, 10, 13, and a happy home. So they wanted everybody, they actually, it looks like they wanted the opposite. They wanted to show that they're a happy couple. And of course, they didn't bring the kids. They wanted to show the happy couple, and it's very public. Butterfly is very beautiful. They wanted to present a very beautiful appearance, and that they're lovers. That they're lovers. We love each other. Oh my God, we love each other so much. We're Meghan and Harry. We just love each other. We love, 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 love. Immediate future, bad relationship. But in fact, it went horribly wrong. And here we have, in position 7, we have strength mirroring Trinity. So they wanted to show unity, what a strong and beautiful family they are, but it went horribly wrong. Earthquake. Earthquake is the worst possible result. So, and there's no deception showing here. Problem, earthquake, roadblock, earthquake. They hoped, hopes and fears, they hoped to present a happy family to everyone. Sun reveals all. So this was not a PR stunt. This just happened. They are, they are having such problems in their relationship that it's spilling over into the public. I'm a little surprised. I thought it was a PR stunt. Let's ask it a different way. Harry and Meghan, were they acting or was this a real fight? Let's look at Harry and Meghan. Let's look individually what's going on there. Harry and Meghan. Let's see what's individually. Harry, ooh, that could be another woman. Or it could just be difficulties. Meghan. Ooh, interesting. Yeah. Acting or was this a real fight? This is what's going on with Harry. Everything, problems in everything and with the woman. 24-32, and he's blaming her. Oh, interesting. So Harry is getting bitter. So kind of like what I was saying, he's beginning to realize that his life is just a freaking car wreck. And he's blaming Meghan. Wow. So he's like, oh my God, you've ruined my life. You've ruined my life, woman. What are you doing? He's blaming Meghan for everything. 8 diamonds is the card of everything. Problems, problems, problems everywhere. Everything is crap. And it's Meghan's fault. This adds 32, 8 spades. It's Meghan's fault. What is Meghan doing here in this situation? She is trying to save the relationship and keep it solid. 6, 11, and she's doing everything she can to love bomb him and keep it solid. So this is interesting. Harry was the one holding on to Meghan. Now Meghan is the one holding on to Harry. She doesn't want to let him go. And I was just listening to somebody, and she was saying Meghan will not divorce Harry unless the titles are stripped. Okay, but that screws over Harry because Harry's the real royal. That screws over Harry. So I think Charles does not want to strip Harry's title because Harry's inevitably coming back. So she's doing everything she can to hang on, and she's back to love bombing. And Harry is finally waking up. He's like, you ruined me. Everything here is your fault. It's all your fault. And he's blaming her. Yeah, 20, 32, 8 spades. What's underneath? They're just, the whole situation is broken. Interesting. Interesting. So this was definitely a real fight. Did Meghan intentionally provoke Harry publicly? And it actually looks like she is doing the opposite. And it actually looks like she's doing the opposite. So did Meghan intentionally provoke Harry publicly?
Because I've had women do this to me. They take me out in public and then they create a big scene so they can play the victim. And it's awful. And I wasn't smart enough to just like never call them ever again when they do crap like that. Which is what you have to do. I mean, that's how you deal with somebody like that. Just disappear on them. Just like, okay, you want to play those games? Enjoy. You play them without me. And those games can't be played without you present. It's all about you being present. So all you got to do is remove yourself from the garbage pile that is that relationship. So did Meghan intentionally provoke Harry publicly? Was it intentional? 3 blackbirds. Outside circumstances. Outside circumstances are causing this. 11, 14, 4 diamonds affecting their money, their financial situation. I actually wonder if they're quite stressed about money. I mean, financial stress is not a stress that Harry has ever experienced in his entire life. That's unusual. I actually grew up very poor. A lot of people say that, mostly it's crap. But I mean, I can fix anything on a car because, like, when I was 16, I said, there's a car sitting in the driveway. Why don't you let me drive it? And he's like, yeah, okay, go ahead. My father's like, yeah, go ahead and drive it. And he gave me the key, and I started it up, and it immediately started smoking. And I'm like, the car doesn't work. He's like, yeah, I know. Fix it. So I had to fix the car before I could even drive it. I'd never even driven a car. So, I learned to fix everything because these cars were really a mess. And I'm from Maryland, and when you would inspect the car one time, and then you never had to have it inspected again. And so you could just be driving a death trap. The thing is just falling apart, and you never have to have it inspected again. So as long as it would get you from A to B, you could keep driving it. And those are the kind of cars that I drove. And they were just, the muffler was always falling off in the middle of the highway. So I learned to fix all of it. Okay, so, and that's just a stress that Harry has never experienced, ever. He's never experienced financial stress. So if he's experiencing financial stress now, boy, that's a new thing for Harry. Let's see. What's underneath? The woman and all the money and the permanent family and reacting to secrets. It's outside circumstances. Harry is just super duper stressed out about all the crap going on. 9, 16, 24, 34, 36, 9 spades. And he's just had enough. Harry is absolutely at his breaking point. Harry's at his breaking point from all the circus. And, I'm always fond of saying that Meghan is always bringing the circus. Well, the circus is finally getting to Harry. It's just too much. And the circus never ends, okay? And sick people who are not emotionally well, they just live in chaos, and they will create chaos in your life constantly because they're just not comfortable unless chaos is occurring. So is Harry super duper stressed out about the Netflix reality show, his disastrous memoir coming out, which he can't stop that runaway train. The loss of the counselor of state, realizing that he's ruined his life. What is it? Let's just take a look here. What is he so stressed out about? Because he's stressed out. Oh, wow. Look at that. 10 spades. Nothing's worse than the 10 spades. The devil is pretty bad, and it's more active. But 10 spades is completion. Let's see if we can see what he's so stressed out about. He is just really thinking about stuff. Fox, the disaster of his life, and the memoir. Mustard seed. Mustard seed is it's a legal document. It's a book, memoir, book. It's a serious writing. So he is super stressed out about the memoir coming out, and that's right on the surface. And he just keeps thinking about it, like, what have I done? I'm an idiot. 23, yeah. And how it's going to affect him, his position in the family. Probably he's looking at losing his title, and that's all he has. And then Meghan's going to get rid of him. And he's really going to be living on the boulevard of broken dreams in Hollywood, literally. Connected to this relationship and this woman. The woman is right in the middle and wants to do what's best with regard to the secrets. So Meghan has a whole bunch of secrets. People suspect that these children are maybe not real. I suspect that these children are maybe not real. I think they couldn't get the original Archie. So there's all kinds of secrets surrounding Archie and Lilibet. The heirs. Goodness gracious. That alone is big enough to sink them. And he wants to protect Meghan. Is Meghan protecting Harry? I don't think so. I think Meghan is destroying Harry and just going to throw him under the bus. So he's protecting her and she's throwing him under the bus. That's not good. So he's trying to protect her from all these secrets, and I really think quite the opposite is going to happen with Meghan towards Harry. 20, 31, 33. The key is the woman and her secrets, and these secrets need to stay in the family. That's so interesting. So he's all about protecting Meghan's secrets, but all they do is expose the royals and hand out their secrets and put them on blast. So here's a couple with secrets that will sink them, but they're exposing everyone else's secrets. Okay, somebody like Harvey Weinstein, he wasn't out there yabbing about other people's secrets. He had huge secrets to keep. He kept his mouth shut, and everyone else kept their mouth shut for years and years and years. And he ran a company called the Harvey Weinstein Company. Okay, it had his name on it. And nobody said anything. And he was a terrible abuser. So if don't live in a glass house and throw stones at everybody. So Harry's really stressed about the memoir that's coming out, and he's trying to keep Meghan's secrets. I really think Meghan will not keep his secrets. Let's just ask. Will Meghan expose Harry's secrets? Of course she will. Or will she protect him? Will Meghan expose Harry's secrets, manifesting new life through action? Yeah. So whatever it takes, when they split apart, 11, 24, selfishness, 6 spades, selfishness, yes, she'll definitely expose Harry's secrets to her own benefit. It's all to her benefit. So Harry keeping her secrets is to her benefit, and her later exposing all of Harry's secrets will also be to her benefit. It's all for her benefit. So interestingly, I'm a little surprised. This was not a PR stunt, because it's like a boiling pot. Things are bubbling over. They were not acting. This was a real fight. Harry is just super stressed out, and he's blaming Meghan. Interesting. I love it. Did Meghan intentionally provoke Harry? No. It's outside circumstances, and it's specifically the memoir. And Harry's just super stressed out. He's keeping the secrets, and the memoir's coming out. Interesting. So this was not theater. That was not theater. That's so interesting. That's how I see it. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling, the Magi Method. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and share if you